Comrades, welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. Today I'm not doing a challenge, but I'm doing a normal playthrough of the game. I decided that I have tempted RNGesus too many times, and yeah, it's bad. In this game at least. I might, if I find a fun challenge for another game, I might do that, but well, with this game I've come to realize it's too based on luck, and I really don't like that. So to repent, I have, well, 2 warbands that allow you to repent, and kind of like Inquisition style, well, organizations, as you may know. So yeah, we're doing Witch Hunters. And we're starting just at level 5. I like to have all my characters, well, immediately.
Gaze upon this blighted place, my brother. Has such abomination ever been visited upon Sigmar's glorious empire before? Well can I understand those who would hearken to the claim that we are being punished for straying from his light.
Be glad you didn't invent the internet.
I forget to introduce myself. I am High Capitular Wilhelm Krieger. Long has my family sent its sons to serve the Order of the Silver Hammer, but I felt called to a different path, and took the oaths of the Order of the Anvil. The ways of our God are many. However, here I am fighting beside you all the same. For what man of courage and conscience could sit idle in Wolfenburg Cathedral when our Grand Theogenist has proclaimed Sigmar's punishment upon Mordheim, the city of the damned? For such this place has become, draws all that is evil to it. Here the taint of chaos has gone to ground. Abominable cults of the possessed have risen, flocking to these ruins to celebrate the depravity that has consumed their souls. The vile underfolk, the loathsome Skaven, slink through the desolation. The heretical sisters of Sigmar cloak their iniquities
All the
in the name
enemies.
of our God. Opportunistic mercenaries loot the rubble, searching for shards from the hammer of Sigmar. It is that theft which alarms the Grand Theogenist most. Our duty here is twofold. The evils that manifest Mordheim must be purged by sword and flame. The Wordstone shards from the comet must be recovered. Only Sigmar's temple has the wisdom to safely harness the powers of the shards. Only we have rightful claim to them. The wealth the Wordstone can bring to the temple will make us strong enough to bring an end to the division that racks the Empire, and unite mankind once more under a single ruler. All glory to mighty Sigmar, that he has chosen us for this sacred duty.
So yeah, the Witch Hunters are essentially the Spanish Inquisition. And I may be sounding a bit strange because I got new pods, new AirPods, and makes talking a bit weird when you have them on. Can't regulate my voice too well. But we are playing as essentially the Spanish Inquisition. Don't know what's wrong with the UI. Let's go back to my menu. Load it. So yeah, in Warhammer there are many things just wrong. Now it's normal. There are many evil entities, and well, they manifest kind of in Mordheim. As you heard before, the taint of chaos is all over, and because you are part, well, of my channel and of this warband, perhaps, I can tell you a secret. That chaos, well, is real. It is more than disorder, than randomness. It's evil. There's evil minions following it. But that's all you should know. Or plus, it should be eradicated. With vigor and flame. So we are gonna purchase some heroes. Wait. Before we do that, veteran system. Yeah, I've already played plenty of this game. Haven't played many skirmishes online, but it was, well, because of bad internet. So I'll pick healer. That gives us less gold for injured people, henchmen and heroes and leaders, etc. I'd suggest pick up this one first of all, negotiator. Pick it up twice. It's very valuable. Gives you extra time to fulfill Weirdstone requests. Renowned also, because this also reduces the price of hired swords. Scholar, probably as well, because spells and skills are expensive. And then just haggler or merchant or evaluator. Let's get evaluator, because we're going to be buying a lot. And haggler, because anything useless we can sell, of course. Explorer, merchant, commander. I'm not gonna be using an impressive, so no commander, and I think librarian is also very useful. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna pick up quite a variety of units. First of all, Wolf Priest of Ulrich. Quite like these guys. They, well, as they say, they are priest. And the priest of the, well, god Ulrich, northern god. Heavy armor, yeah. And also blue. Blue is good. Purple is better. For now, let's change this one to an amulet. Because I don't intend to raise his agility, so I can use heavy armor to have him use it on guard stand. Yeah, increase armor absorption, or perhaps defensive stance. Let's see if we have that. I just think guard stand. With him, skill, so he doesn't have magic, but he is our leader. A witch hunter captain. Dodge chance by 10%. Yeah, so this is kind of how like parry works. Just a buff to dodge, essentially. With parry, you block an attack, and then your counterattack is reduced by the cost for your counterattack is reduced by 1 offensive point. So if you just have a one-handed weapon and you block with, like, for example, sword and shield, it gets you only use 1 red dot, like one of these, instead of 2. And that's what this also does. So I'm thinking of using it like this, like it already has. If you have an empty hand, it gets extra 10% dodge chance. And now he can attack twice and then like dodge or sidestep. And then, yeah, get, if he succeeds, gets counterattack. Yeah, I plan to use light armor. Whenever possible, I'll prefer light armor. What kind of helmet is that? Let's get close up. Just an armor top hat. Like a Henry Stickmin kind of situation. Crossbow pistols are pretty good. They cost like two offensive points, I think. To shoot. And yeah. First of all, he's gonna be a shooter, so he's gonna get like these skills like quickly reload. I'm just gonna put quick reload, trick shooter, and eagle eyes on him. And also avoid. That's the plan for him. And sidestep. That's as far as I got with him. He's gonna get magical skills like perhaps not divine study, but devotion. Yes. Improved prayers as well. First of all, though, armor proficient. And of course, defensive guard stance. I don't know all of these off the top of my head. So that's the plan for them. Let's also get all three of these kinds of heroes. Warrior Priest. He's going to be similar to the Wolf Priest, but another god. Light armor for now. Otherwise there's too much interference with your magic. A Sigmarite Warhammer is the good one. That's, yeah, Divine Wrath chance -6. Same with Great Ulrican Axe. Let's see what spells they have. Immaculate Flesh. So he's going to be essentially our healer. Don't think he'll be doing too much healing. It's not like the sisters where you have constant healing, but for missions he may be very useful. For story missions, that is. Deny the I like Deny the Heretic. Arm of Righteousness. If I face like mercenaries or Skaven. Yeah, those sort of spells I'll probably get. Soul Fire. I don't know. Might be. Later on. I'll figure that out later. He'll get the same type of skills like improved prayers, devotion. He'll also be wearing heavy armor, so again, where is it? Here, armor proficient. Those type of skills. Next, a Witch Hunter. Yes, pistols, but do we also have crossbow pistols? Yeah, because this is a firearm that takes 3 red dots to fire. And his skill is increased melee damage for the next attack. So for now, he wants many attacks, so yeah. Shield. There. He does have plenty of agility, so I think he may be doing the same situation as with the other one, where he'll be wearing a lot of well, he will be wearing light armor and dodging a lot. Kind of like Father and Son. And then a Templar Knight. Well, there's a description, of course, here. A bit about the lore. Essentially, these are Crusaders. Yeah, that would be quite an apt description. Very much modeled after our own Crusades. So they're going to Mordheim to purge it of chaos. Beastmen worship chaos. Skaven, probably also orcs and goblins, though they're not in the game. All the filth, essentially. Yes, everything that, well, in this case, genuinely threatens humanity. Let's see, he gets some heavy armor as well. Yeah, he gets like web of steel, gets flesh, shield specialist, an armor proficient. See these skills. I won't worry too much about the skills now. A stoic, quite like that one. These skills, they don't seem that powerful, but if you combine them properly, it seems like very nice to pull it off. Right, now I'll get 3 zealots and 2 flagellants. And a zealot. And a zealot. And a zealot. And flagellant. And one of them I'll give a bow if they... Yeah, long bow. There you go. Now I could give you the great hammer. Yeah, for now that won't be bad. Sword and shield. And do we still have a helmet? Yes. There, all armored up. Pretty nice. Don't know where this always is. You see this also with the heavy armor of the mercenaries. Apparently on the left shoulder they have this armor piece. And not on the right one. It's perhaps because they usually stand like duelists. But to the left with the shoulder, perhaps. You can see me turn a bit, but I'm turning the wrong direction. And for me it's like this. Well, my model is mirrored, so that's... Alright, I'm not gonna try to explain it by facing the wrong weird direction. Wait, you can turn this right? Yeah, like this, that they stand like this. Is that the reason? Because I read in one Warhammer book that the Hammerers, those are dwarves, some dwarf bodyguards, pretty heavy armored, and well, for dwarves elite units. Well, for humans also elite, but pretty much any dwarf is, well, sort of elite for human standards because they live longer. Alright, let's get you guys equipped. I'm doubting a bit. If I give them a spear and shield, they can try and block with 26% chance. And perhaps get another attack. Which helps with vengeance because it increases melee damage for every time you receive it. You need your backup weapon, spear and shield. You know, if you were to roleplay this, like, you could make this a Kislev army. All these salads are your boyars. You just give them like that longbow and then spear and shields. And then you get 2 wolf priests. Then you don't call them of Ulrich but of Urson. And probably 2 knights. They're your winged hussars type of units. You can't do anything about your leader, but you can make him dodge type of person. So it could also work. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna show you all the type of normal things. Plus, you may expect this of a channel run by Joseph Stalin, but I'm not gonna do everything Russian. I'm also not gonna do a Russian accent. Contrary to popular belief, I actually try to speak normally. Like also when you see those normal videos like of a Russian gangster with a shady accent. I'm not gonna try to emulate that. And they can only wear clothing. Plus I more like the Inquisition type of feel they have than anything else. Let's crossbow might be better for them. Can I crossbow? Yes. Let's see. I don't need to reload these as much. I think I'll keep the crossbow pistols. Wait. This might be the better. No. This is not the better warband to do a ranged only challenge. Because I pick 2 witch hunters, and you can also get 2 smugglers, but they are bad henchmen to be ranged units. Yeah, look, the ranged henchmen of the mercenaries is much better. Plus, I already said I'm not going to tempt RNGs. Alright, I'm marked for death. Or a weird stone rush. Let's see, 1 warband is got exploring the building. Swart Albert deploys tightly around its wagon. Or 3 strike teams. I'm gonna go with Witchstone Rush.
An enemy warband has found
I've already been recording for half an hour.
possibly to try and slip past your own warband and escape with some wordstone. Aware of these patrols, you quickly dispatch your own forces in small groups to intercept them and prevent any enemies from leaving the area without a fight.
Yeah, the cowards trying to leave without a fight. just makes me angry. They're not just heretics. They're infidel heretics. Ah, this is good. All the loot we want is there. And there. Oh, there's a lot. Let's see. We've got 10, so... Ah, another one of those glitches. I'm just gonna deploy. See 2 over there. You over here. Yeah, that's good. Let's do it like this. Yeah, you might think, this is bad, getting a priest of Ulrich and a priest of Sigmar together. But stop being angry. Oh, now normal again. Yeah. But the priests of Ulrich have more of an issue with the priest of Ursun, their Kislevite counterpart. Essentially, Kislev is Poland in this world. It's on the border with the Empire, and it's very much Eastern European. Like, they have the winged hussars, they have bear cavalry, a lot of snow magic, everything Slavish, everything, yeah, Baltic like. Yeah, that's what essentially Kislev is. It's also the guardian against, well, chaos. They're on the front line, and yeah, they need to stop them. Most of the invasions go through there. Ooh. Fear is bad. As you can see, it's minus 30% chance of being afraid. But he charged, and he uses 2 weapons, dual wields, so can only attack once. The heroes normally have 5 dots at level 0, and we can assume all these guys have that. The henchmen have 3, so they can only attack twice if they parry one attack. But I'll send you guys down there and then through this gate. Is that the gate? There's supposed to be a gate here. Perhaps I'm thinking of a different map. Or through there, essentially. I'll want to time up, so I'll send you and you over there. You collect and then also go over there. I'm not putting in any ambush stances yet because the enemy will probably charge us. And then, yeah, we won't make it. Let's see. Now he ambushes us. Oh, Jesus still doesn't like us. Never mind. Thank you, RNGesus. Can always count on you to show some karma. I don't expect RNGs to be on my side, I just expect them to be against my opponents. Let's perhaps we can get a good shot from over here. Nope. Yes. Can fire twice. Miss once. Probably miss again. Yes. Reload. Yep, missed again. Don't worry, next time we'll hit him. Yeah. There's a lot over here. Yeah, you two will converge over there. They'll probably attack you. You get the word stone and start sniping them. You also try and aid him. I think early level chaos is very troubling. On higher levels they're pretty easy. With higher levels I just mean literally higher levels, not higher difficulty.
Objectives updated.
But the beginning of this game is harder anyway than later on. I'm hoping to fight a lot of Skaven. I think they're, if you don't get ambushed by them, they're probably the easiest. Inventories. That's the right way, right? Yes. Overwatch stance. No, aim at him, still miss. Luckily you don't hit allies when you potentially miss. Even when the animation shows you hitting allies. Ah. Immaculate Slash that removes all active poisons. I don't really care for that. Just walk up to him. Ooh, fear test failure. Yeah, he's unwavering, so it doesn't matter if you pile on. Divine Rage. Increases spellcasting chance, so he really is a melee type of caster. Yeah, you see now we can counter attack. It's a lot of damage. I think Faust is Feast in Germany. In Germany, in German. You can see he has a very small movement radius. Simply because he he wears heavy armor. Sorry. Well, it's got down, but I guess you're used to that by now. I'll take ambush stand so he doesn't pass me and go to the Witch Hunter. Oh, this is the captain. I thought this was our captain. Sorry, different hat. And he also wears heavy armor. Ulrich's gift both of them. Let's see what melee hit chance and melee damage. Yeah. Don't know if that prevents spell casting. Oh. Yeah. Perhaps I haven't explained spell casting yet. So you have a few abilities that are spells, and when you try to use one, it just does what the description says. Example, spells Ulrich's Gift. Target a single ally, and you give him a buff. This is the buff. And you first of all you roll, roll d100, and that is your spellcasting success. And if it's usually like this casting chance, so it's 100 minus 15, so it becomes 85. And if there are any other modifiers, they also subtract it. Then you roll resistance. So if you're targeting an enemy, you roll magic resistance, and then if they succeed, the spell doesn't affect them. And then if you succeed and they fail, the spell takes effect. Or in this case, if you succeed, the spell takes effect. And after it either succeeds or fails, you roll Divine Wrath. Doesn't matter if you succeeded or failed. If you fail this roll, you they roll on the table, and it doesn't show what the table exactly is.
A new round
But you can get anything from losing your action points to not being able to cast spells, to be blinded, or have like weird light on you. I like that one. It's you get a lot of light on you, and it decreases your ranged resistance, so it's easier to hit you with a ranged weapon because you're glowing like that. It's a good example. It's one of the more common ones. You can be straight up taken out of action. As in, you take 9,999 points of damage. Or 999 points of damage. I don't remember which one. No, you might die. Well, he was a tyrant, Tyrannus Haas. Everyone fears that, creature. They still can't dodge for shit. And then, I think I will have to use another stance also for the flatulence. I think Frenzy or Fury. I don't remember what they call it. It's Monk you. The one where you can do extra damage, but you can't disengage, flee, or do stuff like that, or dodge even. let's get a bit closer and then... Yeah, start firing at him. And normally, let's hope this gets better. The magic number, 6 number. Still a big failure. Right. It's a good thing I remembered to give him the weapons. But he can take, yeah, can't take any more hits. That means I'll pile up on that berserker. That's 100. He has a bigger chance to hit. And take him out. Means we'll be up 1. Nope. Very close. I think it's 2 points off. Good thing I was... What kind of bad thing now? Power in. Right. Loot his corpse. Doesn't deserve it anyway. And then... This is a good one actually. Yeah. Plus 15% melee damage. Hopefully we'll get lucky. This was important. You may not know why, but... And we can loot him. I'll give that back. Let's give 1 shield back. And the sword. Yeah, let's do that. And now we can engage him. Now he'll have to make... a save all alone check. Sorry, I was thinking in D&D terms. An all alone check. Let's see. All alone. Yeah, 54%. If he fails, you can't attack that one. He'll run away, probably this way. Or stay still with no action points. Or offensive points. Both of them 0, I think. At least the offensive point 0. So we can't attack him, and we can still save him. He can go back, gather these 2 and hide somewhere. Or gather this and hide somewhere. Now you take him. Take him out. No. Just chop. Good. That's very good. No, I won't pick up the armbands. There's no use for them, and the weird stone is more valuable. Oh, he does make all alone checks, so it's a bit of a shame. The warbands I've played most in this game, by the way, are the undead, the mercenaries, and the cult of the possessed. And I know plenty of pretty much all of them, but these fellas, the witch hunters, I know least about. And you're not going to do anything, so let's have you try and dodge him. First I want to start winning before I actually properly start looting. You're winning against Jan Peter. I think that's how it's pronounced. Don't know, it could be the German or the Dutch or like Swiss name. Well, Swiss would be German. You're on low health, so you'll also start picking up that word stone. Oh. It's the small ones. Sorry, it's a bit dark, so here. It's one.
Objectives updated.
Now there's a chance we either heal 10 damage or take 10 damage.
Objectives updated.
If we take the damage, it faints him. Let's see, we'll have to take cover from that archer. Let's see where I can take cover. Over here. Yeah, that's good. You can aim. Still need 5 wordstone to succeed. But they aren't at routing capacity yet. Stunned. That's also good. Means he gets only 1 attack. That doesn't mean he gets 1 attack as a rule. It means he loses 2 offensive points. And he has 5, so he has 3. And the first attack is always 2. Except with flintlock weapons. Perhaps I'm explaining too much or too little about the game, but I essentially don't know what you guys are expecting. Let's have you start running. So let's talk about the witch hunters. They are an official part of the Empire. By the way, if you're just starting this Let's Play, I talked a bit about Warhammer lore in this game in my failed challenge. Yes, I'll call it failed because I said it essentially failed. So it may be a bit confusing like that, but I'll just assume you watched it. Otherwise you'll get bombed like Thorgar. So there's the Empire. He meets his end. Doesn't have anything interesting. So the Empire is this big HRE type of empire in Warhammer. And wait, he still died. He had a weird stone I need to collect. No, not him. My poor flatulent. No, he apparently hadn't. Then it was you that collected them. Good. Good job. I don't know how I'm supposed to handle. I went through. I figured it out. Next he'll be collecting the witchstone. It's another one down. Oh, I'm doing very well. And they're about to rout. So let's try and pick up those. And those.
A new round has started.
Ah, failed. That's very good. I can talk about the lore in peace. So, if you know about our history,
and remorseless.
you essentially have to picture the Crusades.
Never rest in your pursuit of the diamond.
And,
Offer no
well,
respite to
in
the
our
hunter.
Crusades, it wasn't black and white. It was just two religions going at it in the Middle East. Not that unusual. But in Warhammer, religion is real. And gods like Sigmar and Ulrich, they, well, actually give their followers power. That's the divine magic. But there's also malevolent gods, like the 4 chaos gods. And it's better if you don't know their name. It's better if you don't know anything about them. Except when they die, when they cease to exist, is a better word for such abominations. Didn't get any bad injuries. And this is the main purpose of the witch hunters, to keep faith of chaos gods in check. Let's see what games. Don't use consumables. Well, keep the rest. Let's see what can we level up. All right. First of all, strength, because I need 9. So they keep our warband keeps the faith pure, essentially. There's a few accepted faiths. So Ulrich and Sigmar, for example. Myrmidia was well, I think. There's a knightly order that follows them. And well, Lady of the Lake, minor gods. What other gods? There was a sea god. He had like a merfolk type of like a merman type of theme. It was very popular in Marienburg and with pirates. Manan, I think is his name. Those type of gods are all accepted and good with witch hunters, but well, evil gods, they are not. And well, witch hunters essentially go at it alone because, well, they're spread out and they aren't very official. They get their authority essentially from the local nobility and the local church. They hire them and then that is their authority. In any other case, they're just private investigators essentially. They make for good protagonists of novels, etc. Oh, sorry. And well, if you want to learn more, you can look up Warhammer lore on YouTube. The one that springs to my mind is Arch Warhammer, but just pick your preferred one. That is where, if you want to really delve into this. Our warband is a bit somewhat different. We have a normal sponsor. Let's check
a new
my
shipment has been requested.
Yeah, so this is the smuggler's den, and we are in employ of the Grand Theogenist. That is the leader of the Church of Sigmar, so very influential. And well, we're essentially in charge of in service of the church. They pay us to rummage through Mordheim and steal wordstone, collect wordstone. And that's also why we have essentially captain. We can have multiple witch hunters. And they sort of investigate weird things going on, like someone manifesting magical powers. And well, then they look into it, see what is the cause, and if they can deal with it, they do, and if they can't, they go to someone that can raise an army and deal with it, essentially. And one of the main tasks, as I said, is like finding worshippers of chaos, but also magicians. And plenty of magicians worship chaos, but people can just be born with magical gifts or can learn them. And it is allowed to have magic, to be a magician in the Empire, but you have to be in employ of the... I can't remember all the names correctly, but... I think it's the colleges of magic. And so when a witch hunter finds you, if he's generous, they'll offer you to go to that college and become a proper mage. If he is somewhat skeptical, somewhat hesitant or careful, he'll just kill you. Because magic, well, all magic, also this divine magic, is from the warp. And that's dangerous. The warp is the place where all the gods come from, including the chaos gods. And they are dangerous. And killing someone on sight for being different is okay in this world. Just the way I like it. So I think I should end it there before I say something too bad. But, well, for the viewers, I don't think like this normally. But this is a grimdark setting. And this is what I like about it. It's like racism and the feudal society, etc., the oppression, it has a reason, a very good one, even though it's over the top and there's better solutions for dealing with it. It is the practical solution and the fun one. It reminds me of the good old times. So, yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.